we auditioned kathals. We got a lot of kathals. We saw them and we found the perfect Sudol kathal. And we used that kathal as a mold to create an artificial one, which we have used in the film, so that it would survive the length of the shooting process. It was a very difficult audition, I must say. I mean, it was the most complicated casting that we did because we wanted to find the perfect kathals, which were of a particular diameter, particular length and color and all of that.
Guneet has won an Oscar now. Yeah. You know, how is that like?
I think one of the reasons I said, I was excited to do this film was also because my association with them was very fruitful. Itna fruitful ki kathal jackfruitful. And I think I've seen that shift in my career post Paglet.
Yes.
I've seen a shift in how the audience and the industry sees me as an actor. So I knew this one was going to be a special one for me.
Did you have a conversation with her after she won the Oscar?
Of course, I met her. We all held it.
How was that like? Yeah,
it's very heavy.
It's heavy.
I've also held it. She's given it to me also.
Oh, it's a different feeling, right? Yeah. It's heavier than our kathal. हमारे अंकल लॉन्ग से भारी है वो.
I think it's also heavier because it's India's first Oscar for a production house, for an Indian production house. That makes it heavier. I feel.
Yes, that's true.
No, absolutely.
I'm yet to hold it.
I'll hold it.
मैंने ज़्यादा hold नहीं किया. It's scary to hold it.
हाँ गिर गया तो.
फिसला अगर कुछ भी मतलब गिर गया कुछ हो गया.
It's not fragile.
नहीं डर तो लगता है. You don't want to be the one.
ऑस्कर पकड़ने से डर लगता है.
थोड़ी सी नाक टूट गई क्यों गिरा दिया.
Actually, another film can be made on that.
No, I don't think Guneet will agree. I don't think Guneet is passing such a
replica of the original one, na? You don't have to use Guneet's Oscar.
How would you describe that association? You know, to have somebody like an Ekta backing you so early on in your career, what does it mean to you?
So the trailer launch was the first time I actually met Ekta Kapoor, and I was telling her that every time, so I saw her a couple of times passing, but मेरी हिम्मत ही नहीं होती थी. उनका aura जो है ना, वो
कुछ और ही है.
हाँ, कुछ और ही है.
Hello everyone, welcome to News 18 Showsha, and today I have with me Team Kathal. And by the way, we have the star of the show, Uncle Hong. That was the name, right? Hi Sanya, hi Yasho sir, and hi Anant. Yes. No, I was a little taken aback with the colors there.
Oh.
No. Okay, so, to start with, so I just heard you saying that you actually auditioned kathals. Can you please tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So basically a key part of the story of the plot is that the politician wants to find a particular kind of kathals which are stolen and which were sudol, which means nice and fully grown and in good shape essentially. So अब वो दिखाने थे. It's easier said than done. So of course we couldn't find the exact kathal because we were shooting for a long time, right? So we cannot use a real kathal. So we auditioned kathals. We got a lot of kathals. We saw them and we found the perfect Sudol kathal. And we used that kathal as a mold to create an artificial one, which we have used in the film, so that it would survive the length of the shooting process. It was a very difficult audition, I must say. I mean, it was the most complicated casting that we did because we wanted to find the perfect kathals, which were of a particular diameter, particular length and color and all of that. And to resemble like Uncle Hong, because Uncle Hong kathals are not special. They are special. They are not common. They are not what we find here.
They're from Malaysia, right? That's what the character says.
Yes.
Sanya, this I think was a way more difficult audition than the one you gave for Dangal also, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. Yeah. It took how many months though to audition the kathals?
Oh, a lot. Like one fine day I was in office and I thought कि it's resembling a vegetable market because कुछ 40-50 kilo kathal, they were just stationed there. And we had to pick and choose and we couldn't find at the first go. So it took a couple of weeks to find. And the team, I would like to compliment the team here because they had to go to various lengths. They had to go all the way to Vashi and whatnot to find the perfect kathals.
Can you grow Uncle Hong Kathal in India?
Yes, we can. Yeah. If you get the seeds here, you can grow them.
Right.
But that's the whole point of the story because they are special. और उसके जो रेशे हैं उनसे मतलब वो इतने ज़्यादा नर्म हैं like galoti kebabs.
Have you ever eaten Uncle Hong Kathal?
No, I have not.
Oh, we should then.
We should. But I've eaten a lot of kathal ka achar. It's my favorite.
I got a new one.
Yeah,
Not
you
the
did?
one that we had while we were shooting.
Yeah.
The one that I have now, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
You should distribute it then across to a lot of
Yeah, I think we should send out hampers.
We should.
Kathal hampers to
अचार
everyone.
डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का डिपार्टमेंट गुरपाल जी के पास था
बिल्कुल.
वो पूरे सेट पे तरह-तरह के अचार लाके सबको बांटते रहते थे.
Yeah. Gurpal ji is from Himachal, so we used to get a lot of achars from Himachal.
Okay.
So it was quite a foodie set, I would say.
Yes.
A lot of people very much interested in food and
Post
food related
Pack
things.
क्योंकि गुरपाल जी थे सेट पे तो आई थिंक वो एक एनकरेजमेंट मिल गया था.
Yeah.
वो फूड एनसाइक्लोपीडिया है वो मतलब ग्वालियर पे ले जाते थे और सारा स्ट्रीट फूड आपको हमें इंट्रोड्यूस कराया.
Okay, so keeping all the food conversations aside, tell me how did you come across this extremely unique idea?
So we do a lot of observations from real life and I realize the world around us is so absurd and there are so many things happening which just don't make sense. And I came across this story, this little incident that, jackfruits actually went missing from a very significant person's house and there was a lot of police trying to find them. However, we just took that germ of an idea and I thought we could extrapolate it and, create great satire. Because that's just the text, but there's a lot in Kathal which is, on the subtext. It talks about a lot of things. There's a beautiful romance as well. So we did a lot of research, and from our research we found the parallel storylines, like their romance as well. And that combination of various things that we take from reality, we borrow from reality and we just present it. It lends to great satire, I feel. It becomes a document of our times. So I think that process was very interesting because we were approaching it with a lot of humility. We were trying to find real people, find real characters. Mahima and Saurabh are also borrowed from real characters whom we met during our research. So it makes my job easier when it comes to writing it, and of course writing it with somebody as experienced as Ashok Mishra, who has a keen eye of observation. So it really guided the process and it helped me.
Right?
Yes, it helped me in the direction as well because we have templates that we can share with our actors and it becomes a great reference point and hence the film feels more real in a sense.
That's true.
So yeah, it was great fun, I think, working with these fantastic actors who have just imbibed the characters so well.
Yes.
And I also lent in so much research themselves. Meeting real people, trying to understand how cops behave and what their real lives are like,
That's right.
rather than the image that we see in popular culture of police, which is a very, very macho image, I would say.
Yes.
We've tried to break that in Kathal.
But tell me something, this is not to take away from his skills as a director, writer. But now this is a story, when you read it in one line, it may come across as on the surface like, it can border on frivolousness a little bit, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. When you read, when you came across this idea, maybe when he narrated it to you, was that ever a thought?
No, it sounded unique and bizarre at the same time. I was looking for stories which were light-hearted, at the same time which had a strong social message to it and a very nice combination of everything as an actor. And I also felt that we as audience don't get such films nowadays where you can sit with your entire family and enjoy it. And I wanted something light-hearted. I wanted something कि मैं set पे जाऊँ and I'm happy shooting it, and I do not have to I just wanted to live a happy character.
That's
and
right.
Mahima's character is quite happy. The film is like in a very light-hearted zone, and that's what attracted me to the script and Mahima the most. I thought the audience would also like and love this film the way I did as an actor.
What was your thought on that, that bizarre factor of the...
Yeah. I mean, as she said, it was absolutely bizarre. But so मुझे तो audition के लिए message आया था WhatsApp पे, and it came with a WhatsApp clip. And this happened. Like this is based on this real life story incident. And I wasn't aware of it earlier कि ऐसा कुछ हुआ भी है. तो मैंने वो clipping जब देखी, then I realized कि अरे ये कैसे हो सकता है यार. So it was okay for that instance. Yeah, it could be borderlining frivolous. But when I read the script. And that's the beauty of somebody as seasoned as Ashok ji who wrote this script. It's so layered, it's so deep. I think it's on the surface. It may look like it's only about like finding kathal, but then जिस तरह kathal की इतनी सारी layer है परत होती हैं.
This film has.
Yeah, the moment you start taking it out, it's like it's a Pandora box.
Absolutely.
There's so much happening in it, and then it's such a beautiful and exact satire on the system. I was like, I'm so lucky to have this as my first film, and having such beautiful, relatable characters, and the simplicity of being human is so very well written in this script.
That's
that I felt, I fell in love with everybody, like Mahima's character, Kunti's character. You just see that human side, and you see the human side of the administration that usually we would think, "Arey nahi yaar, they are too far-fetched. हम लोग उनसे बात नहीं कर सकते." Because that is what has been the representation of cops and politicians. No, but then they have problems like all of us have.
They're very human.
Right? Yeah. In the end, they all go back home, fight for basics.
That's right. Sanya, this is, I think, so this is like the Paglet team, coming together again. There's Guneet, there's Ekta. How does it feel, to have, women like them who have sort of changed, the face of contemporary Indian cinema and you coming together? Guneet has won an Oscar now.
Yeah.
How is that like?
I think one of the reasons I said, like, I was excited to do this film was also because my association with them was very fruitful. Itna fruitful ki kathal
Jackfruit.
Jackfruitful. And I think I've seen that shift in my career post Paglet.
Yes.
I've seen a shift in how the audience and the industry sees me as an actor. So I knew this one was going to be a special one for me. I never had that confidence as an actor before Paglet, to headline a film or to take a film on my shoulders.
Right.
And I think I have to give it to like Guneet and Umesh sir, who really believed in me as an actor. At that point, I remember I had called Guneet to my office. This is before Paglet, and I wanted to tell her that I do not want to do the film because I don't think so I'm ready yet.
What?
Okay.
Yes. I called her.
Why would you do that?
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, no, but it's like a film that is on my shoulders. I don't know if I should be doing it right now, too soon. It was like, I was 4 years old in the industry. And she convinced me. She was like, you should do it. And I'm glad I did because I fell in love with the story, but at the same time, I didn't have the confidence. I think I got that confidence because I could see Umesh sir and Guneet has confidence in me as an actor.
Then you only feel responsible for something that you would dearly love.
Yeah, and we all know that Guneet, Achin, they get attached to projects that they truly believe in, and I trust them a lot. Yeah, as you said, they got us Oscar. And definitely
Did you have
pride.
a conversation with her after she won the Oscar?
Of course, I met her.
was that?
We all held it.
How was that like? Yeah,
It's
very heavy.
It's heavy.
I've also held it. She's given it to me also.
Oh, it's a different feeling, right?
Yeah.
It's heavier than our kathal. हमारे अंकल से भारी है वो.
I think it's also heavier because it's India's first Oscar for a production house, for an Indian production house. That makes it heavier, I feel.
Yes, that's true.
No, absolutely.
I'm yet to hold it.
I'm
hold mine.
मैंने ज़्यादा hold नहीं किया. It's scary to hold it.
हाँ गिर गया तो.
फिसला अगर कुछ भी मतलब
Well, it's super solid.
गिर
I
गया
don't think
कुछ
it'll
हो गया.
break. It's not fragile. It's awesome.
नहीं डर तो लगता है.
डर
You
लगता
don't
है.
want to be the one.
ऑस्कर पकड़ने से डर
क्या
लगता है.
थोड़ी सी नाक टूट गई. क्यों गिरा दिया?
Actually, another film can be made on that.
No, I don't think Guneet will agree. I don't think Guneet is passing
a
such a...
replica of the original one, na?
Yeah,
we don't
we
have to use Guneet's Oscar.
हाँ बनते हैं कई सारे.
Yeah.
I've seen replica awards. We digress. Sorry.
आप तो मेरे घर कभी आए भी नहीं.
No, but Anant, you also have a long-standing association with Ekta Kapoor.
Yes, long. Yeah.
Yes, so there was Gandhi Baat, there was
Virgin Bhaskar, season 1, season 2.
Yes.
And then there was Porishpur.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, how would you describe that association? You know, to have somebody like an Ekta backing you so early on in your career, what does it mean to you?
So the trailer launch was the first time I actually met Ekta Kapoor and I was telling her that every time, so I saw her a couple of times passing, but मेरी हिम्मत ही नहीं होती थी. उनका aura जो है ना, वो
कुछ और ही है.
हाँ, कुछ और ही है. और ही. तो मेरी हिम्मत नहीं हो पाती थी कि मैं उनसे जाके बोलूँ हाय. और जबकि मैंने जब उन्हें बताया तो she was like, अरे, you should have just come and said hi. तो मेरी इस दफ़ा पहली बार मुलाकात हुई उनसे and she was very warm and she reminded me कि हाँ हम तो बहुत पुराने से यशो आपने इंट्रोड्यूस कराया था
जी
and she was like हम तो काफ़ी पहले से काम कर चुके हैं साथ में. So yeah, my beginning was in web world was because of Gandhi Baat and because it was backed by Ekta ma'am, and that changed everything. And I made sure whatever the project is and whatever the audience that I'm performing for, I will never take them for granted. You know, my job is to be honest to the characters that I'm performing, and I stick to it. And I think that's what she must have observed, and she kept on, I kept on working, or I'm still working. Yeah, but I think Yasho had a major part because I was in the audition room and casting bay when Yasho was at the same time watching the audition on WhatsApp or something.
It was really difficult to find Saurabh because I wanted a character. Saurabh is a very complex character. We wanted somebody who had a natural charm. And Saurabh is a character who makes mistakes as well.
Yes.
But the honesty that we were searching for, and I was very particular with my casting team that we wanted somebody to portray Saurabh, somebody who's not alpha. It's very easy to fall in that trap, police wale, UP police, there is an image. So there was a constant effort to find somebody who's a beta to Mahima, essentially. No, I'll be very honest. So it was almost borderline desperate, the search. So when Anmol found us this Anmol Ratna in Anant, I was overjoyed. I called them immediately and I was like, yaar, ye kya hai? Like, this is amazing. This is the Saurabh that I had imagined, when we were writing. And I was really, really excited because there's an honesty. There was an honesty in that audition. There was that truth in his eyes, which would be likable to Mahima, So, so I'm so glad that we found Anant to play Saurabh. I think, and his observations on set, Anant was. See, I call him Saurabh still because he has just imbibed that character so well. His observations about people around him, his little improvisations, there are so many of them. I could list them out, and it would be a separate film reel altogether.
I'm sure.
So yeah, I'm really, really lucky to have found Anant.
Great. But Sanya, tell me. So I was reading one of your interviews. You said that there was a time you used to cry after every release because you were too critical of your own work. Exactly what I want to know. Why do you still do that?
I had stopped doing that, but I think that imposter syndrome has kicked in again.
Why?
I'm still fighting it. It's okay. It's normal. It's normal. Like, I think you have expectations from yourself, and sometimes I tend to get too harsh on myself.
That's not being harsh, but that's a very endearing quality you have, that you are not self-indulgent.
Is it?
You see it as what it is.
No, but I would also like to enjoy this process of releases.
Yeah,
I do. I think it's actually that nervousness that I have. It's usually a week before the release, and then on and around the release date, I just let it go because I usually see this as the last leg of holding on to that character, Of course, I do not want to let go of Mahima. I do not want to let go of Saurabh, this film. It's like you want to hold on to it till the last minute, but it's not ours at the end of the day. When we are promoting the film, of course there is nervousness, but I've started doing this, that I constantly remind myself that this is not ours anymore. This is for the audience. You can't really change anything. So you need to like shut that, whatever is going on in your head and just enjoy this process. It's usually a week before this. Like right now, last night I was really nervous that okay, we are promoting so much, we're talking about the film constantly, but oh my god, kaisa lagegi, kya lagega. Constantly I was just thinking about it. I even texted him that I'm very nervous. But it's usually a week before the release.
Okay.
From Monday onwards, I'll be fine. I'll be like ready to move on. This is for the audience now. And I'm 100% sure that they will enjoy it.
Absolutely.
It's like it's a film that you can watch with your family, friends, anyone, and with the entire community. And we don't get such films these days.
That's true.
No, you shifted my point of view of like dealing with all the PR game, because I'm so new to all this, and on this scale especially. Right. So I was very nervous, and I was overcompensating it by like being so stupid. So I called her up and saying that I'm just acting so stupid. Why am I doing this? And I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah.
And she told me in one statement, she broke it down, and I'm so cool. Like I'm cool now. I'm enjoying it, because she said that this is the celebration of what we had done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
and we
true.
are now let's just celebrate it. It's almost like Ganpati Visarjan. So just have fun with it.
Okay, before we let you go, we'll do a very quick cop quiz. Okay, this is the Bollywood cop quiz, very easy, and be very quick. Okay, first question: the last film where Tabu played a cop.
Kutte.
No.
Drishyam 2.
Drishyam 2.
No.
Oh God, I also thought it was Kutte.
No, it's
Bhola.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, next one.
मैंने बोला.
नहीं, but मैंने बोला उसके बाद तुमने
नहीं,
बोला.
हमने साथ में बोला.
तुमने कहाँ बोला?
हमने बोला साथ
अच्छा
में बोला.
ठीक है, next one. This cop drama won the International Emmy Awards in 2020.
Delhi
Crimes.
Crimes.
Netflix.
One.
Okay.
Telecrime one.
Telecrime one.
I
yes.
get the award.
You get the.
It's the one
point.
it's all in the details.
Okay. This actor played a pregnant cop when she was pregnant in real life.
Rani Mukherjee?
No.
No.
Pass?
Yeah.
Okay, this was Neha Dhupia in a Thursday.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yes. Okay, last one. The only film where Shah Rukh Khan played a cop.
Yeah.
I know this
जिसमें
one.
फातिमा भी है, छोटी बच्ची है वो.
Yes.
I know this one.
वो वाला सोना नहीं ना सही.
Can we get a hint?
Chalo,
Can we get a hint?
It has Juhi Chawla.
No, जूही चावला.
खामोशी
नहीं. हाँ वो वाला गाना उसमें ये भी है.
हाँ. बच्चे बहुत सारे.
बस अभी हो गया. 1 2 का 4.
1 2 का 4.
1 2 का 4. Correct.
Yes.
हमें टाइम नहीं दिया. हमें
फौजी नहीं चलता.
नहीं फौजी तो.
Wrong हो जाता.
वो कॉप नहीं है ना.
हाँ,
He was an ACP in this. ठीक है. चलो.
You were terrible in the quiz.
Yes.
I was really
She
good.
was so good
Yesterday.
She was so good.
I'm nervous today. No, I told you guys.
All right.
But Monday I'll be okay.
All right. On that note, thank you so much, and
Thank
all
you.
the
Thank you.
very best for Kathal. It looks very, very interesting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sanya Malhotra.
Hi, I'm Anant Vijay.
Hi, I'm Yashowardhan Mishra.
And you guys are watching us on News 18 Showsha.